Hey everyone, it's Erica. Welcome to the Pinkfresh Studio YouTube. I have another video for you, and I'm going to be using the brand new Home for the Holidays collection from Pinkfresh Studio. Quickly showing you everything that is in the collection, minus the 6x6 paper pad. And I'm just showing you all the papers, and I'll show you both sides of the papers and then all of the embellishments. We also have a new product that was released, and it is the ink cubes, and I have the mini ink cubes. So I'm going to be showing you the ones that I'm going to be using on this layout. So here are the embellishments, and we have the package of the mixed embellishments, the enamel dots, the ephemera pack, tons of ephemera in here. We also have these snow globe elements that are really fun, and the cardstock stickers, the puffy stickers, and then a white alpha. I love the puffy stickers, and then the white alpha, which is really nice because you can use it as the white, or you can customize it and change up the color. Here are the ink cubes that I will be using, and look how beautiful that the colors match this collection. We have a ton of colors, and I will show those in another video, but these are the 3 packs that I will be using. I'm going to start with a piece of white cardstock, and here are my photos. I'm going to trim them down. There is gesso already applied to the cardstock, and I'm actually using the packaging paper that came in this kit that shows, on the other side it shows all of the pattern papers that came in the paper collection. I'm just going to use the back side. It's a nice thick cardstock, and it's white, and hey, why not? So I added the gesso to the cardstock, and I pulled out these little ink cubes. This is the first time that I am using them. Just going to apply a little bit of ink to this acrylic block and add some water, and then I'm going to do splatters all over this piece of cardstock. So I'm going to do a whole bunch on the left side and then some in the center of the page. My thought was I was going to add some strips of paper along the left hand side of the paper, with the embellishments kind of going into the center where my photo would go, but I'll change up the way that I'm going to do this design here in a little bit. I'm actually going to turn the paper, so you'll see that in a little bit. So I'm just adding some splatters to the page, and I noticed that when I wiped up or kind of blotted up the ink, it got lighter, so you'll see some lighter spots there. So instead of blotting it up with a paper towel like I normally would to help it dry, I'm going to go ahead and let it dry on its own. I do take the heat gun to it a little bit, but most of it is all dried on its own. So I'm just adding the different colors of inks here, and I will leave them linked down below for you guys if you're interested in checking them out. I love that they have the small cubes, and you can buy them in the 4 coordinating colors, and they're really pretty. These are going to go great with all the collections. And we also have a full-size ink pad that you can purchase as well. So if you're interested in the full size, you can get those, or the mini cubes, either one, and I'll leave those linked down below for you. So I'm just continuing to add splatters, just using colors that will match the collection. And I think I did a pretty good job for the first time using these and matching the colors that are in the papers and the embellishments. So I'm adding just a little bit of yellow, trying to find one that goes with that mustard color that's in the collection. Just a little bit of yellow, and then I will go back and do more red, more blue, and some more green. This is a really fun collection. I love all of the images, and the colors are gorgeous. There is always so many holiday collections, and if there are some, or there's one that is on, you know, you just want to get one collection, this is the collection that you want to get. There's tons of embellishments. This is going to be great for documenting all of your holiday memories, all of your moments, and I think it would be great to get all of it purchased in a bundle, and maybe do like a December documented album as well. So just going through and adding all kinds of splatters to my page, and I love doing this technique with the ink pads and doing a little bit of mixed media. It's really easy. It's a lot of fun. I think I'm going in right now with the red color. and it's really hard to see in the video and even in the photos how pretty the splatter is. It's like little twinkling Christmas lights. It's just really, really pretty, and I just love the way that the tiny little splatters look in the background. So I turned the page over, so now I have all the sprinkles at the top and then a little bit going down the center of the page. These snow globe elements are really, really fun. So you can kind of build a snow globe, and I decided to cut the center out and back my photo with the snow globe. And there's a piece of clear like acetate that comes with each little snow globe. So I'm going to cut around and use the snow globe to put my photo behind, and I'll also add the little acetate piece. It's got some little gold stars on it as well, or kind of like gold sprinkles. This one has like gold sprinkles, or you'll see in the photos. It kind of just frames the photo a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all of the snow globes just like I did for the photo. I'll add the acetate piece and then a piece of different die cuts behind as well, and I'll pop all of them up on the layout, and I really, really, really like the way that looks. It was kind of hard to photograph. If you photograph layouts and projects, it's kind of difficult to photograph anything that's gold or silver or rose gold, or anything that is like a clear acetate. So I kept getting like different glares and things on it, but I think it turned out pretty good. I really, really like the way that it looks, and you can see the sprinkle of the splatter of color behind all the snow globes, and I really, really like the way that looks. So I'm going to get these all cut out, get the adhesive added to it, and then add the acetate piece, and then I use some red tape to adhere the little die cuts, and I just adhere the bottom of them to that bottom base of the snow globe. And then the one with the present, I actually adhere the presents directly to the background cardstock, and then I'll just place the snow globe over on top of it. Just like that. And then I'll begin to embellish and pulled out the die cuts. I used some of the pieces that came in the snow globe elements as well. They're just little die cuts too, so I pull those out as well. I add some puffy stickers, and I embellish around the snow globes, on the outside of the snow globes. Just adding puffy stickers and die cuts. And I just love the different textures and things of like the puffy and then the cardstock. And then also adding in some enamel dots sprinkled around the layout. The photo is of one of my boys, Eli James, and it was when we took him to see Santa. Every year there is like a Christmas walk in downtown, where we live, and we always go and see Santa. We are usually the first ones in line to go see Santa. I believe he starts at like 4:30. And we were usually there like before 3 waiting because the line gets crazy. So we like to be first. So this particular year, Eli was super, super excited to see Santa. As they get older, they're not as excited. But this age, I think he was 5 in this photo. He was super, super excited. Like he could not wait. And they kept like looking for Santa to come. And when he finally arrived, you could just see the excitement in his face. And like when he seen him, it's like his face lit up. He got this huge smile on his face. And then he forgot what he wanted to tell him he wanted for Christmas. So I love this moment. I love this year. It was a really, really fun year for him to go and see Santa. So I want to get it on the page. And I think it's really, really cute in this snow globe. So here are the mixed embellishments, and I'm going to add some of these to the layout. There are these layered cardstock stickers down here at the bottom, and I really love these. So I'm going to add this one that says Christmas, and it's got the little lights hanging down. I'm going to get that added to the ornament or the snow globe that's got my photo. And then add in some puffy stickers around that as well. There's some blue puffy Christmas tree stickers, so I'm going to get those added around that Christmas word. And then just continue to embellishment. I'm sure you guys can hear it's raining. I'm actually sitting in my car as I'm doing my voiceover, and it's raining pretty hard outside. It's very noisy in my house. The two dogs are barking and going crazy. All the kids are home from school. So it's crazy. So I have to come to the car to do my voiceover. So if you hear like noise, it's the rain outside. So just continuing to add embellishments. I did have some of those puffy snowflakes on the layout, but I did move them to some of the snow globes instead. I really love the way that this turned out. I had a completely different idea for the way that I wanted this layout to go. I didn't even have these snow globes in mind, but I really love the way that it turned out. So I'm going to add some strips to the top and bottom of the page, and I'm going to do two, a green and then this pink color. These are papers from the collection. I'm going to ruffle them up quite a bit, add some tears just for some texture and dimension, and I'm going to do that to the top and to the bottom. And then get those stuck down with some wet adhesive. I love to ruffle the papers up just a little bit. I just love the texture that it adds, and kind of makes you want to rub your fingers on it and touch it. So I'm going to do two strips at the top and the bottom. And then one of the last things I'm going to do is add my journaling, and I do that with my We Are Memory Keepers typewriter. And I just talk about the photo and him going to see Santa that year and being really, really excited to see him. And that pretty much finishes up the layout. I do add a couple embellishment clusters, the top left and the bottom right corners, just adding in some die cuts just to add a little bit more to the layout. I'll have some still shots for you guys at the end of the layout, and then I will leave links down below for you guys so you guys can check everything out if you're interested in any of the products that I'm using today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the Pinkfresh Studio YouTube channel, and also make sure you hit that notification bell so that you will know and get a notification when a new video goes up on the channel. Also, make sure you check out the Instagram page and the blog for more inspiration and ideas. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.